Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no video. It has been something else. So information reaching me on the internet be say 231 guys were deported to Nigeria for cybercrime. 231. Goodness, Charlie, this is very embarrassing, man. Why be say Nigeria they behave like MTN everywhere you go? Like everywhere they go, they pollute the place, they leave negative signature. So the people now that at least have good reputation, nobody they hear of them, nobody they even notice them, nobody they believe themselves. They just keep dropping all this mess everywhere they go and spoiling chances for innocent people who are responsible.
I'm Staff Officer Dominic Meza. I am the head of the Anti-Human Trafficking Unit at the Economic and Organized Crime Office in Ghana. On the 28th March, we received a complaint from an informant alleging that a group of people suspected to be Nigerians have brought in victims to their apartments and that they are using them to engage in prohibited cyber activities. So they called on the office to assist in their arrest and then prosecution. Now, by the complaint, it's a whole estate that has about 50 houses. And if the complainant is alleging that about 26 of the houses are being used for the prohibited cyber activity, that should tell you that about half of the facility is being used to commit crime. So we have to do a lot of field verification or surveillance to identify which of the houses were being used to perpetrate the crime that was alleged in the petition. And as part of the verification, we were able to identify all the 26 houses. So we decided to strike to strike all the 26 houses simultaneously. So we embarked on an operation that we named Operation Rescue Shield. So the operation that brought about this whole numbers you are seeing here is called Operation Rescue Shield.
You see, when some Ghanaian landlords say they will not rent their apartments to Nigerians, it's as if they are being what do I call it? Is it tribalistic? Or yeah, you say, oh, they hate Nigerians. Do you blame them? No, do you blame them? Yeah, it's normal to feel angry. Oh, Ghanaians don't like Nigerians. They don't like renting houses to Nigeria. But the ones that rent, how markets? Imagine you now just getting into unnecessary trouble with your government just because you rented your property to a foreigner. Because most of them always rent self-compound. So you wouldn't really know what goes on in there. It's not as if the landlords are staying in the same apartment with them. So majority of the time, the landlords are not even aware of what you are doing inside the house he has rented to you. So do we really blame some landlords that refuse blatantly that they will never rent their houses to Nigerians? Because when somebody rents house to you, you can't just at least change the narrative positively for once. There was one woman here, she has apartments for rent. She personally told me to please help her find Nigerians to rent the house. That all her years of being a landlady, she never wanted to rent her house to any Nigerian. But that I have made her to have a different opinion about Nigerian people. That she thought, oh, all of them are bad and this and that. That please, I should get her someone as cool-headed and responsible as I am to come and rent her apartment. I was touched. You see, sometimes you're just living your life normal. You don't even know people are paying attention. Do you blame landlords who refuse to rent their apartments to Nigerians? No, I don't blame them. And nobody has the right to feel bad if anybody decides not to rent their apartments to you. Because now these landlords they are going to answer to the government. Why did you rent your apartment to somebody who is using it for trafficking and cybercrime? Double offensive. Ha. Omo.
And that is exactly a week today. By 3:30 a.m., we were at the estate with a group of men, from the National Security and then the Ghana Police Service. So we were able to conduct a search into all the 26 houses that we identified. And after that, we arrested. By that time, we didn't know who was a victim and who was a suspect. So we arrested close to 233 individuals. Then they were brought to the office for screening. It was after the screening that we realized that these were the suspects and then these were the victims. And some were also Ghanaians that we have to deal with in Ghana. So this whole assignment came as a result of the complaint that we received from an informant in Ghana. One of them was brought a day before we went in for the assignment. Some had been there 8 weeks, others years, others 2 years, 4 years, some even 5 years. Now, what we realized is that some of them, because of their long stay in the house or their experience in the house, their main bosses are in Nigeria here, and that they are the ones fronting and then instilling discipline in the new recruits in the house. So the victim, the suspects, that is mostly their job. About 25 of them, that is what they are doing. The main chairmen are in Nigeria, and then those that were arrested, the suspects you see there now, were the ones fronting for the chairman in Nigeria. And by that, they were to make sure that the new recruits or the boys that they bring there don't run away, and they work as planned. In the first place, most of the victims came through unapproved route. So if we were to even take them on that, we could have prosecuted them because they are undocumented migrants in Ghana. And as I speak with you, the owner of the facility going through investigations, you understand, because we believe that in all this, he also has a role to play. So, like you are talking about aiding and abetting. If the owner had not the facility had not given his room or his apartment for these suspects, there's no way they could have done that. So obviously, Nigerians couldn't have come to Ghana and then engage in what they did. So there are people in Ghana who are behind them. For those ones, we are going to go after them, as we have started with the owner of the estate. As I speak with you, we have some of the suspects that we are prosecuting in Ghana. We brought these ones to Nigeria because of the numbers, you understand, and the complaint that we're getting from them, the complaint of sickness. About half of them, more than half of them were complaining of sickness every other day. So we felt that it would be proper for them to come back to Nigeria while they are receiving treatment. Then NAPTIP will help us with the prosecution. And then also, most of the recruiters, the main suspects are in Nigeria here. So the suspect and the victim have it to the NAPTIP. That will help them in arresting the other victim suspects that are also in Nigeria. That is why we brought this set of victims and the suspect. But subsequently, if we get some that we feel that it's right for us to prosecute, we prosecute in Ghana. I just want to admonish the youth that Ghana and Nigeria are the same. What is happening in Ghana is the same thing that is happening here. So don't be carried away by somebody telling you that there are greener pastures in Ghana, and the moment you come to Ghana, you come and make it. It doesn't work like that. For you to make it in life, you have to go through processes. So I believe that we need to engage the youth, as Madam said, in constant education. And then also, the thing is, if anybody tells you that I want to take you outside to any country apart from Nigeria, and I don't tell your parents, please know that there's something fishy about it, because for some of these victims that we spoke to, they said that they told them that they shouldn't tell their parents, and that when they do, their parents will not allow them to travel. You understand? But I believe that if they had discussed it with their parents, they would have given them a different advice. So when anybody approaches you with a job opportunity and they ask that you shouldn't tell your parents, know that there's something fishy about it, and you advise yourself accordingly.
When will this stop? When will this ever stop? 231, and that is just the particular place, like a certain area, right? Imagine what will happen if Ghana government go fit comb all the corners of Ghana to fish out all these men, all these boys that way they into this HQ thing. It is a business for most of them. They bring in innocent young boys from Nigeria. They keep that. This is more like is a reformed form of kidnapping, because these boys, when they bring them in the name of HQ, the minute you step into that house, that is the end of your freedom. They will take your phone from you. You will not communicate with anybody. You will not come outside. You know, wait till what carry you go. You no go come out outside. You know, they go buy anything where you see inside that house. Now you go chop. If you no see food chop, you stay hungry. That is broad daylight imprisonment. These boys in HQs, what they go through, the way they torture the ones, if you refuse to work, problem for you. And then if you're working and clients know they pay, they will starve you. When they starve you, they go beat you join. If they catch you sleeping, what betide you say they catch you sleeping? Do you know how many Nigerian boys buy every day in Ghana? Because your family don't know where you dey, so they can easily dispose you. Nobody know, because nobody know you around. You don't talk to anybody because you don't even come out of the house. That is imprisonment of the highest level. You see, the most wicked part of this, why I know they do like all these Yahoo people, you see, they wicked, they are hard day back. The kind of inhumane treatment they give the boys they bring in the name of HQ or whatever they call that thing. You'll be wondering where these people conscience dey. If you go to HQ, you just be like that one where they rescue those boys that time. You see the oga bedroom, air conditioned, fully furnished, everything stays. Then the empty rooms for the boys where they work, all you see is computer, laptop, charger, internet, finish. It is only the oga room that is comfortable. The rooms the boys are staying, who go give you bed? If you go work out money, we go fit buy mats where you go put for ground. Most of them, they'll ask you if you came to Ghana to sleep. They don't sleep, so they don't see any need to give you bed. What those boys go through is good. They were rescued, but then what happened to the kingpins, the people bringing them over, those their main oga pata that bring them to come and work for them? What happens to them? I want to hear that, okay, 200 Nigerian men have been captured or have been arrested for trafficking young boys to come and for forming HQ in Ghana. And shame on the Ghanaian boys who were caught among these people. It's a very disappointing thing that even the Ghanaians that you want to be using as example, they will just disgrace their family. Laziness don't eat up inside them. Laziness, greed and wickedness. They don't want to hustle legitimately again. Nobody wants to hustle again. Everybody, you don't want fast money. You're so lazy, you want to sit down and speak English and type emails for somebody else's hard-earned money. May they send to you, may they just change your. How do these people sleep at night? That one is even a HQ. That one they decide say they want to do Yahoo. Akwea. Let's talk about the ones that are scamming their fellow citizens, broad daylight scamming. Stealing from you, broad daylight. Few days ago, I was scammed by a staff of Jumia. He used to be a manager in Jumia, right? So he doesn't work with them anymore, but he still uses that Jumia setting to scam people. He will take your money and everything and tell you, oh, the delivery is bringing your stuff, and that's it. That one will be a video for another time. But this one, this time, dear Ghanaians, the Ghanaian youth, trust me, you don't want to tour that road. You see that road where you now want follow, so you know fit to now. Trust me, you don't want to wake up every morning and somebody that knows you will be feeling embarrassed for coming from the same country as you. Some of us wish we can just close our eyes and wipe off anything concerning being Nigerian or being identified as a Nigerian, because of all the many dents these humans have dropped out there and keep dropping. The fact that you still have something to be proud of, you should not jeopardize it. When they met, some of you will think say you go on they do some kind nonsense, you go throw away your conscience, you want to behave like some Nigerians, you want they fast, you want follow, you want bring disgrace to your motherland. Shame on you. You no get sense. You no get sense. Will badam decrease. Why would you be caught in the, you see? And then if not, they will just say, oh, Nigerians, and they know that everybody believes them. So even when the indigenes commit crimes, they accuse Nigerians, and of course everybody runs along with it. Nobody cares to investigate anymore. The minute you do something, tell them it's a Nigerian that did it, they will not bother. They will just agree and carry the news, and it will fly. See why it's important to always keep sentiments aside and use brain. Because I've always talked about this. That's how they run with the narrative. Igbos are the only bad people in Nigeria, and most Ghanaians follow that. Oh, Igbos. 231 and 60 something were Edo boys.
Here are the figures. 76 from Edo State, Anambra 6, Delta 17, Bayelsa 13, Imo 19, Enugu 12, Ebonyi 8, Cross River 7, Abia 9, Niger 4, Akwa Ibom 3, Kogi 6, Ondo 1, and Osun 1. So we appeal to the state governors to please work with NAPTIP to come to the aid of these victims. 12 of them are under the age of 18. If these boys know what they were going to do, they would not have gone. So it's not about...
It's something where Edo boys, one state, Edo State, one state. Now imagine the number of Yahoo boys that have not been caught. Who do youths of today this thing? Why? What's the fuse? Some of the boys are aware this is what they are coming to do. They want quick money, they want fast money, they want to form e-money with big Cubana, they want to flaunt chief priest, Molina water, they want to pop champagne and pop Azul in the club and then buy beds. They want to belong. Material things, something that you will not be buried with if you buy. No sense. They don't get sense. Parents put pressure, girlfriend go put pressure, sister go put pressure, relatives go put pressure, uncle and auntie pressure. Everybody wants you to bring money from where? People are going through so much hunger. There is hunger. A lot of people are just packaging past glory. Now waiting, a lot of people take the pass hunger day. We understand some of them would want to save their family from poverty, which is rubbish, because you have handwork. I watched that one that they were interviewed. He's a carpenter. He was deceived that if you get to Ghana, you're going to get a lot of carpentry contracts, you go blow. Don't mind him. So even having handwork no go save you for that country. Having skills no go even save you for that country. A very, very messed up state. Nigeria is a finished country. When we say this thing, with so much bitterness, I am angry. Some of us put in so much effort to set a different record. But then each effort kept being frustrated. Which handwork I never tried to. Do you know how many types of hustles I've done in this life to pay my bills? Each keeps getting. You want to know how many I've been into entertainment, I've done buying and selling, I've done fashion designing. Like I went to fashion school, I sew my back. This my lumber way condemn before I even do CS because of machine sitting. I've done farming. I don't sell dried fish, I don't sell seafood, I don't sell mama wele. Dried wele in bag. I have hustled. At the end of the day, your efforts are always being frustrated. If one human being no go wake up one day, carry your hard-earned money, run. Natural disaster go carry. Then the government, no compensation, nothing. Some of us we try do am legally, legit, wetin we gain? That is the question. I am angry. I am angry because even though these boys are choosing the wrong routes, waiting for their fate if they choose the right route. It's just self-discipline. Now it makes some of us no do some kind things just to chop, not be even to flaunt anything, not be to show off anything, just to feed, make you see food chop, make you see roof over your head. Self-discipline. It has nothing to do with home training. If it has nothing to do with if it has anything to do with home training, pastors and this thing, you know, noticing that their children the way we ought to pass. If home training really now they help people take some kind of decisions, Charlie, a lot of people know for they do bad things. Now self-discipline, now you go advise yourself, because the minute you become an adult, you're free to make decisions. You have the brain to unlearn certain things and relearn, instead of following a path you know that never pays. We have this, there are tempting offers. When I was into entertainment, I knew the kind of offers I turned down. If I was somebody that was maybe I wanted to really live a fake life, of course you have to do whatever it takes to maintain that standard. You would want to remain, if you don't test, Charlie, you test comfort. You don't go want to see yourself forget to now. So you will need to do anything where it take to maintain that position. It takes some of us really self-discipline to say no. Some kind of offers, very tempting, Charlie. But if you enter, if you start, no going back. Nothing pass you, they reach, nothing pass I go enter my house, sleep well. Oh. If na garri I drink, I sleep well. It's priceless. Peacefulness is priceless for me. Because if you check it, it doesn't take much. You go get the wealth, the riches where you find. You go get the fame where you find. But to what end? When you are never at peace, it's not worth it. The quest for chasing, the way they are chasing this money, I love money. Oh. Not go there. Me, I love money. Now my love language. I love money. But you know what? As long as I can take care of the basic needs, I'm fine. If my needs are taken care of, I'm okay. What I want, if it's not there, it's not there. I'm not going to go sell one of my pikin because I want buy Benz. I no go carry one of my pikin go do juju because I want to buy mansion and buy Tesla and then enter Forbes list. To what end? That is the difference. Some of us, we like money to take care of the basics, to take care of ourselves, eat good food, live in better environment, be just comfortable, not to do wetin no get head. That is the difference. And that is also how the rate of crime go increase for the country. All these 231 boys, Abi. I think I saw a girl say they carry them together with her boyfriend. You see why it's important to mind the circle you keep, to mind the people you associate with, because you can be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Shebi, if let's take for instance, she's a very nice, innocent girl, right? We go visit boyfriend. They don't come bust boyfriend house. Carry everybody where they there. Get the fuck carry her mother. That is why it's important to be choosy with who you exchange your energy with. People think I'm too choosy. I like it. Make her stay away from problems because you don't know which one you go there. You go find you come. Those 231 people now, going back to their states, where, according to Adike, that yeye one wey say it no be her business for trafficked people. VDM mentioned you about girls in Abidjan that were trafficked. Say no be your office, they laugh. Now in the front, they form. I think say no be her office. You see Nigerians? Anything to just be on social media to be seen as a saint, finish. I hear when she said they don't give them transport to go back to their. Now kidnapping go increase for their villages or their towns, wherever it is they are going back to. Armed robbery go increase, raping go increase, a lot of crime go increase because you know what? Sending them back to the village without having anything doing, no food, nothing. They will need to eat. They will need to wear clothes now. Nobody want see himself as they deport you, so they will need to make ends meet. They go one floor make you buy respect, because in Nigeria you buy respect. They accord respect according to how much you can bring. Some tradition and culture they bend if you get money. So do you blame these boys? The society is already so messed up. They don't add more. It go increase now. We know say yes, herdsmen they do their own. The indigenous go they do now so that everybody go to accuse herdsmen. Because that is exactly what some of these Ghanaian stupid boys have started doing. To commit these crimes so that all fingers go point Nigerian people. African youths should wake up. They should wake up. All this rubbish as it dey happen, it is sweet oyibo them because they need anything to destabilize your country. Maybe for feed they steal from una. The word they say is enough for the wise. It's a very shameful thing, though. It's always they are ashamed. They always shame me. Kudos to the Ghana government, and please make una look further. There are plenty everywhere. They plenty everywhere. HQs, a lot of boys needs to be rescued from all these HQs. They make una look into the places where they get all these junkies camp. A lot of Nigerians are wasting in all these junkie spots where they smoke, they take Mbudumiri, they take red, they hide. And then they make all this stealing just to buy which they want to take. So that they go dey high. As soon as they look into that Yahoo, they look into the drugs, they are finished. The Nigerians sitting on this table, they're plenty. 231 no reach 1% of the Nigerians where they do all those things. It's worrisome. Security needs to be tightened. Did you hear them? No documentation, or they know how did they sneak them into the country. There's no records of them in the immigration office. It's something to be worried about, my dear. Guys, if this is your first time here, you're welcome and thanks for dropping by. My name is Ella Chilaka, the Ohema Abuna of Ghana. Hey! Ohema Abuna of the Ashanti Kingdom. Hey, Ghana. Please do well to like this video. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post any video, you will be the first to get notified, of course. And if you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you for the support. I love you. Thanks for watching, and guys, I'll see you in the next video.